Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be about nursing, all my favorite things for nursing, and the stuff I did to help boost my milk supply because I had a little bit of a problem with that. Anyway, so let's just get right into it. The first favorite is this nursing bracelet right here, and I'm sure everyone has seen these. It says like left on one side, right on the other side, and it has like hours, minutes, and those little tab things so you can keep track of it. When I first started nursing, that was like my lifesaver. I used that all the time because the first couple months, especially the first month, you're supposed to keep track of how long they feed and, you know, how many diapers they wet, all that fun stuff. So that really helped me. I don't use it as much because my baby's 5 months old now, but the first, I would say 2 or 3 months, all the time. I use this all the time. Second favorite thing are these. These are just little nursing camis, and of course they have like the little snap-on. I got these at a yard sale, but these are the Target brand, or you can find them at Target. I think they're like 15 or 16 bucks, which is a little expensive, but I use those all the time. I mean, I wear camis a lot anyway, but I always generally have one of these under whatever shirt I'm wearing, and it just makes it so much easier. You don't feel so, you know, because it's still a lot of yourself is covered. You don't feel so exposed. So I really like those. So next thing I'm going to talk about boosting milk supply and what I did to do that, what helped me. Now, of course, you know, there's like the lactation cookies, the smoothies, all of that stuff. And of course, everyone knows about the mother's milk. This is like everywhere. Walmart, pretty much anywhere. And it's pretty cheap. I think it's like only 2 or 3 bucks. I drank this a lot. And it did really help. Of course I had to put milk and honey in mine because I have to have everything sweet. But you do have to drink a lot of it. You have to drink like 3, 4, 5 cups a day. And I did, and it does work, but you really have to do like 3, 4, 5 cups a day, and you have to be consistent with it. Another thing is smoothies. I love smoothies. Love them, and they really helped. One of my favorite ones, it's just like half a cup pineapple juice, half a cup of almond milk, and then 1 frozen banana, and then like a handful of frozen kale. And I don't know what it is, but the pineapple and the kale have to be frozen, and it just gives it this like super creamy, frothy texture. It's so good. And there's no honey or anything in it, but it's super, not super sweet, but it's sweet for me. Like it's good enough for me. So tasty, so yummy. Even when I'm done nursing, I'm still gonna drink that because it's so yummy. The other smoothie that I really liked, it had a banana, it had oatmeal, sorry, I'm looking at the recipe, almond milk, honey, vanilla, cinnamon, peanut butter, brewer's yeast, and flaxseed. And brewer's yeast, that is this puppy right here. And flaxseed, that's this puppy right here. A little of it spilled on my floor. Yay! Those are the biggest milk boosters. Pretty much any recipe you see, smoothies, cookies, whatever, it's gonna have either one of those or both of those. Those are like the best friends of boosting the supply. So that smoothie is very tasty. So good. Again, I might drink that even when I'm not nursing. It's so good. I did use not the regular peanut butter. I used the powdered peanut butter, and the consistency is so much better. It's so much better. Another thing I made were these little lactation energy bites. Oh, they're so good. My kids love these. It's just oatmeal, peanut butter, honey, chocolate chips, vanilla, and then flaxseed. They are so tasty. You have to keep them refrigerated. They're so good. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm just like, oh, they're just so good, so good. I've also done the lactation cookies, and most of them are just like a normal cookie, and then it's just like, you know, a cup of flaxseed or whatever, and they're like, oh, lactation cookies. But I found a recipe and I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. And it was like whole wheat flour and a cup of flaxseed and like brewer's yeast and like palm sugar. And I was like, okay, this is about as healthy as a cookie can get. It was edible. No, it wasn't that bad. It was all right, you know. It was a little sweet, you know, and after the first one I ate, you know, because when you think of cookie, I don't know about you, but I'm like, cookie. And then when you first taste it, you're like, this is not a cookie. But after the first one, I'm kind of like, okay, I can do this. This is good. Okay, I can eat it. I kind of tested it out on my kids first. I gave it to my 2-year-old and my 3-year-old. I'm like, here's some cookies with some soy milk, because, you know, I'm such a nice mom. And they ate it. So I was like, okay. And they were like, you know, chowing down. So I'm like, oh, this must be good. Not what I was expecting, but again, it was all right. But anyway, so the cookies are good. The lactation bites are good. So I've pretty much, you know, run the gambit. And obviously, you know, they say, you know, cut out caffeine and all that stuff. And yeah, I couldn't do that. I was like, sorry. Not giving up my coffee. Sorry. So it was like I was drinking all these like smoothies and then like having a cup of coffee. I'm like, this might negate the fact, but whatever. It still worked, and you know, my supply got boosted, so it was all good. I would have to say the things I liked the most were the bites, the lactation bites, the 2 smoothies, and the tea. The tea I liked because it's just really easy. You just throw it on the teapot, you know, whatever. It's super easy. But flavor-wise, the smoothies and the bites by far, they were just yum, 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 yum. Anyway, so that's it. I hope you guys found that interesting. I hope that maybe that was helpful for anyone who's currently nursing or is going to start nursing. So anyway, hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.